Today's quick video is going to be how we hook up this Fisher MM2 plow. Pretty simple. We got this spot right here for our truck side plow ears to fit right in, and our pins to slide into the holes. 8-foot plow, MM2. So just to show you again, here's our plow ear. Pin goes through, connects to this other hole right here, and on the truck side we've got our hole for the pin to go through, our bottom bracket that this goes on top of. It goes on top of it, and the way that this is designed, it's angled so that if you hit it right here, it'll slide up and into this slot right here on its own. So this whole piece of metal bracket right here is designed to pretty much force the plow ear, which is this, into place. It's one hell of a design. I love Fisher MM plows. There's, in my opinion, no other plow on the market that hooks up as quick as these. So let's do it. So I'm going to move this up or down depending on where I need it to be. Okay, all right, let's check this out. As you can see, we want the plow side up and over this spot and inside this spot. Now, as you can see, our plow ear is a little too high and our pin's not going to go in when we try to do this. So we got to actually push this entire headgear forward. And this is our pin handle. So we're going to push this forward. We're going to push our pins out. And there you go. Now we're locked in. Our pin's all the way in. Ears on. All right, so this is the most important part. Our handle's in, our pins are in, but our handle's not locked yet. To do that, we have to pull our jack pin out and push our handle all the way in. Now with our jack pin out, we're gonna lift our jack as high as we can, and we're gonna push our pin in. If it doesn't go in, because you're not lined up with one of these holes, so you just let it down until you hear that. Give it a good test. Our jack's up, locked in, handle's in, locked in, pin is in, locked in. And I wanted to show you this because sometimes you can get one pin in and not have the other in, like this. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have my dad actually pull forward but turn to his left so that this will lock in. So let's give it a shot. You're gonna drive forward and that way just a little bit. There it is. So there you go, you saw that. If you drive in perfectly straight, usually they're both gonna lock in at once, but I wanted to show you that for an example. If you get into a point where you could be tweaked just a little bit. So if you get one locked in, keep it locked in, and then push forward, drive it forward a little bit, or backwards, however you are skewed, and this should lock right in. So now we got both of those in, and it's always important to double check both pins, because if you don't double check that and you only have one on and one off, your plow's gonna fall off, destroy the front end of your truck, and make for a bad day. So now we're gonna hook up our wiring. This is a 3-plug system. This is our power cable, positive, negative. That's gonna give all the power to our plow. Then I think it's on the other side. Where is it? Where the heck are they? Oh wow. Alright, so here we go. Here's our other wires. This one here is for our headlights and our directionals. This one here goes to our hydraulic pump, and this is actually for our controller. Up, down, left, right, all the signals that we have to send to the plow. So that's our third plug. Some Fisher plows have 2 plugs set up, and what they have is they have the controller and the headlights in 1 wire. This system separates the 2 and makes it a 3-wire connection. Other than that, we are in, so let's test it. Turn lights on. Headlights work. Directional. Other directional. Lights are good. So to take it off, we reverse the process. We're gonna pull our jack out. Gotta get my block lined up a little better. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, freaking frozen. Wow, that thing was frozen. All right, so we're gonna pull our jack pin out, let our jack fall. Make sure that locked in like it did. But this time we got to pull our handle out and lock it in. So it's behind the handle, like that. Now, if you try to pull this pin out without pushing this A-frame up, it's going to be very hard to pull it out because there's weight on your pins. So you got to push this forward and pull our pins out. Now, we got our pins out on both sides. Make sure you pull your wires out. And we'll plug these back in. And we'll connect these 2 to protect the connections. Now, usually you can pull out if it's balanced right without it moving. But it is possible sometimes for the frame to fall backwards and hit your hood. So it's good to have somebody just holding it steady as the guy backs out. And make sure that it's nice and steady. That's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this short video on how to hook the plow up. Hope it was helpful. And again, these Fisher plows are really just the best out there, the easiest to hook up, and they're everywhere, so they're cheap if you ever just want to buy a used blade or not. What do you think, Dad? Your plow's working?
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. God bless.